jobs omunya nkrofo ema mu field but that 2 million jobs no yen betumi training nkrofo ha se o matena Ghana ha se aye adwuma akwa America no omu e the foreign exchange aba omu ti ha se nti on beto ade na omu ton se be dokono body restaurant for omunso exactly omunso omenya nkrofo mo employ nti ne bi wo ho no ma obetumi atena Ghana ha se aye akwa broche membe ese ye di ene ekoho no eno no se u setting up en ye din ti se sa traditional factories ni bi.
Okay.
Oh, me ankasa ma say adwuma ni bi da. The first business outsourcing company in Africa. Me and I mean the buy. We started from 0 to 2,600 employees within 1.5 years.
Wow.
So it's very possible. Now, remember typical example being girl be near friend Ernestine and Debris. Me want permission say me use it because I use in many places. Now say be no ya kaya you. Wakusku kaya you for na homo no. And so mu nyina na kusku mo akusku e no mo ho no. Nti ye kofa no any training how to process data in American companies. She became one of the star performers
from Kayayu.
In a and yet sisi ampo no and yet didn't say first no na internet na new hosi around the year 2000 na new hosi na sisi ade phone so kra obetumi aye dwuma won na pa share no nti sa ye issue no about employment the economy sisi ano dodo too small for it to grow our people. Nti say to me export to Yanyama and the fastest and best way to do it on the passion through business outsourcing and the digitalization. Mechanical digitalization politics in America. Because one thing I want you to also know, so in the year 2000 Mimi yes Jumano. Now there were 2 companies, Westel and the same Ghana Telecom. Omunkwa no me duopoly omunkwa na mutumi terminate traffic. Data traffic aye to me di Ghana ha say. Na djuma na me di buy na e be hia say e benya data traffic. Now to get that data traffic independently no. Na e be wo say e say aban no emma to me. Mahama na no ye communication minister. E na me call na nim. No nim me. And I'm come and say, now man for against I was a Juman. Or she made him say, I can say, young man, are you sure this can create jobs? I'm saying, I don't see how many 200. And also key and free Tando, no a head of NCA, and authorizing this on my license. No name baby. On a passion into no digitalization. As I'm hoping, say this one is not partisan. Intina me qualified there. I say be America ba umia digitalization. But digitalization about umia here no. Very important. I say Mahama nso onim because once upon a time in the year 2000 there was a young man who went before him. Made a case.
Okay.
Said I'll grow 200 jobs. Within 1.5 years I had grown over 2,000 jobs.
Wow.
Indeed that's the way to go.
Okay. That's the way to go. Obia who say yeah campaign in there nanka digitization no baumia mantra but some crap so on to us but just 1 minute minim say more reconstituting my party there minim say obet na actually na say you want to because more lose sad they say any move for neighbor meaning ambition be say obe call for any position and na say obe pe baby asha mo betima san ba ban I am a call for national chairman. Hey, 2026. 2026. There's a 1 year. Yes,
1.5 years.
1.5 year.
May June.
A year. 1.5 year. National chairman. Okay. Yeah, we show well.
Thank you.
Yeah, we show well. Tis what year? Fine. So one year so. Mr. Same Crab call for national chairman. MPP. Na omo person almost sign about by Montini. They will need new executives to run that. Doc, your final remarks before we switch over to...
Yes. And I believe so far so good. We've seen a very good start, and we really need to review the constitution. it should be part of national development agenda, because if you look at our constitution now, it's more of an administrative constitution, and so we need to review it to make it more developmentally oriented. And so how Ghana should develop should be inculcated into the constitution. That is one. Then we also need to look at these 7 thematic areas, as I indicated, being able to develop the country on digitization, nationalization, modernization, domestication, industrialization, and globalization. And also being able to develop the local economy, because definitely if we fail to develop the local economy, meaning Ghana will be much more dependent on the foreign aid. We must do everything as much as possible not to depend on foreign aid. So we must not go for IMF bailout. But that will require that we should put a lot of fiscal and monitoring policies in place that will make us to be fiscally disciplined. Without that, then we'll be laughing at the wrong side of our mouth. Now, government must also try as much as possible to ensure that issues about corruption reductions is key. We must adopt proactive leadership attitude towards work. And at the end of the day, issues about human rights must be major concern on the table. We must, politics is over. So every Ghanaian must rise up. Let's all put our hands on deck and fight for Mother Ghana. We must put partisan politics aside. Let's develop this country. We cannot afford to waste 4 years of our lifetime again. Let's try our best. Let's do everything possible to help the president to succeed.
All right. Dr. Walanyo, 2024 running mate at the APC. I say we cannot afford to wait 4 years again. Hajia, the last words my name says is CPP for some more reorganize.
Oh, yeah, reorganize.
More reorganize.
Acquire say, Opese winning election. So we and if you look at previous elections, numbers it's not good enough, because say we are over 40,000 polling stations. Now you didn't even get 30,000.
Wow, polling agents.
Which means I don't make us say be intimate and fix it polling agents. Then maybe we wouldn't have any business being in the contest. Ebia ebe collaborate with like-minded political parties. You almost share their ideology and say ebia CPP, ACP ninkikaye e DNA ya putaye. Say ebia yenina field the presidential candidates. Ne say yintimi field the polling agent to guide our votes na. And the cost 90.
Right.
Say cost 0. Because ubetime who say obi baby or hokra wakoto aba. Bebe kind of wouldn't abano any ho. Because obi any ho be police sa abano amaw. Inti enu na yebehwe a CPP polling station organization na ye agenda mosisia yebe kwa akoye meeting this week. Na ya take bold decisions. Yebe ye polling stations. Say be a nipa mienu kra na ewo polling station now times 2 years times 40,000 years, which means 80,000 in your kitty. Be a sympathizer and or more around down better amount. Inti
more youth, and crown no more below 30, 40 in the CPP, the ultimate cancer grant. You have to find ways.
Oh, say you youth or a party.
Oh, sir,
you youth. Yes, but I say Ceciano Obia a dream strategy. Because Naha ebe catcher wa de PCA one here the Yomako opposition with a very damning result. National channel, whatever from my idea, Inti will tell the good people of Ghana our intention. ABC. Now ya join ho. You see a gronophone. And we take you say ya catcher that I say elections are won at the polling stations. This time round, we have a polling station in Diakro. And that's the starting point. Diakan indoor mangana.
Yes. And if you
ask let me say in all no and our inauguration day for the president. A mesre adibako. Na me be discussing on how politics is being done in the country. You starting for another 4 years.
Politics
in Kwan. As I say, you be who say party are winning. We shouldn't see it as NDC, but Ghana president. A be free or money, you said your mobile behavior, never make all Ghanaians be rally behind the president. Baby, because your experiences are no man. Me boss say be a MPP administration and not NDC administration. I experienced one that you may call minister beho. Na the party member wasn't attended to because they be me do one sana because they be many panel appointments.
Okay.
But you know say I buy so many no kasakro mfimi na mami a CPP ni na says and no ye no people quail back. Be a moti be na some or more experience we to share with you no kwani pano inti open door policy because minister for health and a minister for energy and you one concert one minister yen united taxes na di trio inti sa you know be sure say and this is to be learning from their mistakes because okay say they were accused of arrogance blah 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 and opposition and same thing so na di accuse MPP for inti menim say politicians is you bibiana
they ever learned. Thank you very much. Hajia Hamdatu Ibrahim Hussein, or a leading member of the CPP. Yes,
I would say I was the former acting chairperson of the CPP. Yeah, I won't found come.
Former acting.
Let me post in so.
Former acting chairperson. Now this is Ubeko and a new position. Now that's it.
Oh, the Emreno Swabem.
We are jumping so big.
Oh, then make me back chairmanship again. Ah,
yes,
I'm coming.
It is a
for the chairmanship.
Two aspiring chairmen.
Because someone answer. Because experience is not bought in Makola markets at all.
Yeah. And CPP for across the country, I'm sure say you know who your next chairman and as a next chairperson is. So aspiring and also intention of contesting for the chairmanship of the national chairman of the NPP and Dr. Wolanyo Mensan so. Minim say we san ne Hassan Yariga.
Oh, mo nyina mo beka na ya nyina e one family.
Be akoko
nyina ye be nyina ye be ba ko.
Okay, third force.
Say ba ko kro na se menye chairman kra. Alhamdulillah.
Oh, okay.
Just because ye nyina ye nya ba ko because it's better you be a small fish in a bigger river than a big fish in a small river.
Thank you very much. You better say for honoring our invitation and coming for this show. You better call Independence Square. Meaning say you na ye kuti and na ye kotina ye ka mu na ye tie what the president elects and I said the new president of Ghana, the second coming of JDM John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency Ombra Emeso Afina. Nti ye call Independence Square na ya kwa kofa di akabia edi abremo. Meeting is Sadiq Adams. This is Angel in the morning. Yenya enfridumadi so ye call Independence Square na ya basisia.
Ghana this year, what's a blessing ala tasam na ho asem da. Yanko abonten yanko tia dance ya enkofo di fa ho.
Blessing ala tasam na shawaje. E fita for de. E pon adwuma eno an e wisu.
My God is now showing me. Me ko program na me ba na me bra. Na mfifrete me a. Blessing ala tasam na shawaje. Eno an na me wisu.
So what ya dance ya na ekoso no esa ya nkasa ye nkuto me kyerehye bata afi adwonwo na kokko a ye de aye blessing alatasam na shawa jonti udware a ohunam ne toso na ha akoda adware panyini dware nipa tuntum dware nipa kokko dware esa enioma ye de aka ho aye ne hwam ne nti blessing alatasam na shawa gel agente ha wo Ghana fa na ba bia wo pene dodo atu a Ghana fa na ba bia wo benya bia atu eno nti ya fresa number we blessing alatasam na shawa gel ma already en kasa.
Bro, I will always take you serious. Then I'm more trust malaria drug 663 Lumitrust.
An effective anti-malaria you can trust. FDA ahwehwe sa ejedi enkrato yi mu agyatum se eye.
Mina All-in-One Nutrimix is truly milky and contains calcium. So no need to add milk to that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish and energize your kids.
This advert is FDA approved.
Ready for something refreshing and great tasting for your kids' enjoyment?
Angel Cola.
For your graduation enjoyment?
Angel Cola.
Beach hangout?
Angel Cola.
For all your refreshing moments?
Angel Cola.
For your parties, get-togethers, events, and celebrations, enjoy a chilled bottle of Angel Cola.
Radio Grandma, today is your day. Over to you.
Thank you. Enjoyment Cola.
Angel Cola.
The Enjoyment Cola. Enjoy all your moments and fun time with Angel Cola. This advert is FDA approved.
Ready for something refreshing and great tasting for your kids' enjoyment?
Angel Cola.
For your graduation enjoyment?
Angel Cola.
Beach hangout?
Angel Cola.
For all your refreshing moments?
Angel Cola.
For your parties, get-togethers, events, and celebrations, enjoy a chilled bottle of Angel Cola.
Radio Grandma, today is your day. Over to you.
Thank you. Enjoyment Cola.
Angel Cola.
The Enjoyment Cola. Enjoy all your moments and fun time with Angel Cola. This advert is FDA approved.
Ready for something refreshing and great tasting for your kids' enjoyment?
Angel Cola.
For your graduation enjoyment?
Angel Cola.
Beach hangout?
Angel Cola.
For all your refreshing moments?
Angel Cola.
For your parties, get-togethers, events, and celebrations, enjoy a chilled bottle of Angel Cola.
Radio Grandma, today is your day. Over to you.
Thank you. Enjoyment Cola.
Angel Cola.
The Enjoyment Cola. Enjoy all your moments and fun time with Angel Cola. This advert is FDA approved.
Himself is there. John Dramani Mahama with able yes, the man of the moment. The man of the moment.
Please, if you are not authorized to be on the square.
Allah has done this. It is finished. Let me borrow the words of Jane Mensah. It is finished. It is finished. Yapon.
Okay. So I think, Council, we need to wrap up.
Thank you.
Quickly. So
yeah, because the actual event is
about so hold on. Let Mauli have 2 minutes bite quickly, and then you can have him coming quickly. Mauli, let's wrap up.
Yes, obviously we are getting to the most important part of the investiture, and His Excellency President-elect John Dramani Mahama waving the crowds. This is some massive audience reception. Goodwill is an all-time high. There are lots of expectations for the new president. He's made lots of promises in response to the nature of the economy. In fact, all the polls that have been made so far from Global Info Analytics, from the Center for Democratic Development, into issues of economic governance and economic revival. John Mahama has made some promises, as the lawyer has stated. Within 14 days, he's going to provide us with a full
I, Professor Nana Jane Oboko Ajiman,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
To the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
As by law established.
As by law established.
That I will uphold.
That I will uphold.
The sovereignty and integrity of Ghana.
The sovereignty and integrity of Ghana.
And that I will preserve.
And that I will preserve.
Protect.
Protect.
And defend.
And defend. The Constitution.
Of the Republic of Ghana.
Of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Your Excellency, now the oath of the Vice President.
I, Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman,
having been elected to the office of Vice President of the Republic of Ghana,
to the office of Vice President of the Republic of Ghana,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will be faithful.
I will be faithful
and true
to
the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
That I will at all times preserve, protect and defend
the
Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
The Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
And I dedicate myself to the service and well-being
of
the people of the Republic of Ghana. And to do right to all manner of persons. I further solemnly swear that should I at any time break this oath of office, I shall submit myself to the laws of the Republic of Ghana, and suffer the penalty for it. So help me God. Congratulations, Madam Vice President.
Thank you.
Lift your
Honorable members, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana shall now sign the oath book. Honorable members, and I have the pleasure and joy to, on your behalf, invite His Excellency the President-elect to take and subscribe to the oath of allegiance and the presidential oath. Your Excellency, you may now proceed.
Your Excellency, kindly say after me, this is the oath of allegiance. I. Your name.
John Dramani Mahama.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will bear true faith.
That I will bear true faith.
And allegiance.
And allegiance.
To the Republic of Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
As by law established.
As by law established.
That I will uphold.
And that I will uphold. The sovereignty.
And integrity.
And integrity.
Of Ghana.
Of Ghana.
And that I will preserve.
And that I will preserve.
Protect.
Protect.
And defend.
And defend.
The Constitution.
The Constitution.
Of the Republic of Ghana.
Of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Your Excellency, now the presidential oath. I,
John Dramani Mahama,
having been elected
to
the high office of President of the Republic of Ghana, do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will be faithful.
That I will be faithful.
And true. To the Ghana.
To the Republic of Ghana.
That I will at all times. Preserve. Protect. And defend. The Constitution. Of the Republic of Ghana. And that I dedicate myself. To the service. And well-being. Of the people. Of the Republic of Ghana. And to do right. To
all manner of persons.
I further solemnly swear that should I at any time break this oath of office, I shall submit myself to the laws of the Republic of Ghana, and suffer the penalty for it. So help me God. Congratulations, Mr. President. Let me be the first.
Congratulations. Nana, congratulations. Thank you.
You stand.
Culture and steady in its pursuit of progress. Today we celebrate a momentous occasion in our nation's history as we welcome the newly elected President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. A true nation builder committed to forging a brighter future for all Ghanaians. John Mahama embodies the pillars of leadership that our nation craves: trustworthiness, reliability, modesty, and above all, truthfulness. From the moment he stepped into the political arena, John Mahama has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the people of Ghana. His approachable demeanor, paired with his genuine concern for the needs of the Ghanaian, has earned him their trust. A trust that is pivotal for any leader aiming to guide a nation through challenging times.
What I really like about JDM is his humility. The man is simply so down to earth, it's unbelievable. He's so humble, it's unbelievable. I really like that about him.
John Mahama osronyame, odonyame, osronyame, openi pasem, okita kumapa. Mihuna se mihumi ni abema. Oyo bi nso a onyiyi nipam. We are Kolao, we are Penny, we are Pepenio, we are Trivio, we are the Biao, try to be out Fibia, John Mahama Tawase. On Casse, we in your tree, we in your will.
Honorable members
of Obia.
President Mahama is practical. He communicates his issues very, very well. And he understands the Ghanaian politics very well. He understands the Ghanaian people very well. And that is what I like about him.
The brand, John Dramani Mahama, is not just a name. It represents resilience, strength, progress, and empathy.
I believe John Dramani Mahama is loved by many. His personality.
And now, on your behalf, invite His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, to deliver his inaugural address. Your Excellency, you may now proceed to do so.
The Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Members of Parliament, Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, Your Excellency, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic of Ghana, and special guest of honor for this occasion, Your Excellencies, Presidents, Heads of Government and Development Agencies, Your Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and former Presidents, Your Excellency Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters. I wish you a good morning, and we give thanks to the Almighty God on this occasion. Our Father who art in heaven, we thank you for this day, a day that offers me, your humble servant, a unique opportunity to work to reset our dear country, Ghana. 32 years ago, on January 7th, Ghana made its first and most successful democratic transition, a reset, with the swearing in of the newly democratically elected President, Jerry John Rawlings, of blessed memory. Our nation was returned to a multi-party democracy with a new constitution that went into effect, and the Fourth Republic was officially established. I refer to it as a reset because on that day in 1993, we made our fourth attempt at establishing a democratic system of government with term limits based on free, fair, and transparent elections. The handover of January 7, 2001, between former President Jerry John Rawlings and at the time the newly elected President John Ajekwu Kufuor, tested that reset, and our nation passed with flying colors. So today, with my induction as the new President of the Republic of Ghana, history is being made once again. And it is a history worth repeating every 4 years with each newly elected president. We're also making a different kind of history, one that speaks to our maturity as a democracy, a nation of citizens enfranchised with the authority at the polls to determine their political future. Today's exercise between the outgoing President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and I feels a bit like a deja vu. It's because 8 years ago to this day, on January 7, 2017, we shared this same space and performed this same transitional exercise. At the time, I was the outgoing president, having served one term, and he was the incoming president, having been given a mandate by the people of Ghana to lead this great nation of us. He and I both understood on that day, as I'm sure we are today, that it is the people that we are elected to serve. Somehow, it seems fitting that it is with Nana Akufo-Addo that I twice shared this stage and this unique historical distinction. Because Nana Akufo-Addo and I began our national political careers in Parliament in the same year, 1996. He has always greeted a firm handshake and a smile, and he is perhaps the only person in my life who has persistently chosen to call me Johnny. While we belong to opposing political parties, we shared a sense of mutual respect. In those early days, we probably could not have imagined that destiny would bring us to the leadership of our respective parties, and that we would have to face off 3 separate times as we each vied for the highest office of the land. Nana, as this will be our final meeting under these circumstances, and as I look back on the journey we have traveled together, 2 much younger men who entered Parliament together with a full head of black hair, and you with the same bald head and round eyeglasses, I have to say that you have, without exception, been a worthy opponent. I extend this to His Excellency, the former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. It was a grueling campaign, and we gave it our all. Your sportsmanship in making an early concession eased tensions and contributed to the early conclusion of the electoral contest. I wish you all the best in your endeavors. My brothers and sisters, the world in which Ghana exists today, as I begin this presidency, is the world in which we have lived under other presidencies. There are tensions and conflicts that have not previously existed between nations. These tensions and conflicts place pressure on alliances to decide where we will support. There's a seismic shift happening within the system of global economic dominance. Whereas the G7 nations, United States, Kingdom, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, and Japan, once provided the highest percentage of the world's GDP, over the last decade, that number has been steadily dropping. However, the combined total of the GDP of the BRIC nations, Brazil, Russia, over the last decade, that number has been steadily dropping. Of the BRIC nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, UAE, their GDP has been consistently increasing. In 2023, for instance, the G7's combined total of world GDP was 30%. But by 2029, it was 37.3%. And so what does this mean to us in Ghana? What could it mean to our economy? Where do we fit in this geopolitical maelstrom? Technology such as artificial intelligence has taken us to new heights, opening up the potential for national, financial, and personal security issues that we are not yet able to imagine. One example is the use of misinformation and algorithm manipulations on social media platforms to sway a particular group's sentiments towards or away from something. Now more than ever before, we need to strengthen our ties with our neighbors to ensure that we're working together to keep our sub-region safe. We stand in solidarity and work in alliance with all our neighbors in the sub-region. Recognizing the history of our borders, we also acknowledge that on the other side of our country's borders are our family members. They may be Ivorians, they may be Togolese, they may be Burkinabes, they may be Nigerians or Malians, but they are also Akans, they are Kasinas, they are Gwans, they are Ewes, they are Nzemes, they are Hauses, because with the increase of the climate crisis, and as the waters grow warmer, melting the Arctic ice and permafrost, there's a greater likelihood for viruses that have been frozen and thought to be extinct for decades, perhaps even centuries, to begin to spread and create another global pandemic. The changing climate conditions, increased population density in urban areas, and mass international travel are enabling existing viruses to spread and mutate at a faster and faster rate than they did before. Existing viruses to spread and mutate at a faster and faster rate than they did before. This is a serious challenge. Let us not forget the toll that the past epidemics of viruses like Ebola, COVID, and Mpox have taken on the families and communities and medical infrastructure in several of our neighboring countries and in the sub-region. Let us also not forget how swiftly and completely the COVID pandemic brought the entire world to a screeching halt. My government will be working diligently to strengthen our public health systems while monitoring the global health situation so that when, and not if, but when the next pandemic or epidemic occurs, the loss of lives in Ghana will be minimal. The larger world exists around us and to some extent within us. While we cannot and should never use it as an excuse to stray from the direct and immediate needs of Ghana for the well-being of our citizens, we must also bear in mind that the affairs of the world, if we care to shape, lessen, avoid, or even at the other end of things, maximize the effect they have on us. My brothers and sisters, barely a month ago, we held historic elections that have caused dramatic shifts in our political landscape. I feel greatly honored that you, my compatriots, considered me worthy of receiving such an unprecedented and overwhelming mandate to steer the affairs of our beloved nation at this critical time in our history. The magnitude of this victory in the presidential elections and the gains that were made by my party, the National Democratic Congress, in the parliamentary elections naturally and justifiably resulted in great joy and celebration across our country, Ghana. But celebrations, no matter how justified and how well earned, must be supplanted by discernment, sobriety, and deeper insights into why we received this kind of mandate in the first place. By voting as you did on December 7th, the Ghanaian people conveyed a powerful message, yet often overlooked by us politicians. This message was powerfully emphasized by a giant of American political history, President Ronald Reagan, when he declared at his inauguration some 40 years ago that governments have no power except that granted by the people. While Ghanaians take great pride in our thriving democracy, they are deeply dissatisfied with the quality of governance over the years and have openly voiced that dissatisfaction through the decisive actions that they undertake at the elections. Our people also understand that democracy is not just a token adorned with periodic elections followed by pomp and pageantry with the establishment of a new government. They expect that if democracy is celebrated as a superior means of governance, then its outcomes must be more tangible and benefit them in their individual lives. Any honest introspection and reflection on the pulse of our nation would reveal that many within our population do not feel that they have benefited from or partaking in this democratic dividend. Where people buffeted by severe economic crisis and hardships, and in the last few years, we have lurched from crisis to crisis. But there is hope on the horizon. Today should mark the beginning of a new opportunity, an opportunity for us to make a difference in our governance and our economic management. We shall reset our dear nation, Ghana. To the millions of my fellow countrymen and women who joined long queues and waited in the sun for their turn to vote for me, you have my sincerest thanks for honoring me. My firm, immutable assurance is that your vote will matter in the work that I'll do to make a difference in the destiny of this dear nation of ours. Your courage to bring change will not go in vain. Our nation was born with much promise. That promise would seem hazy and in doubt now because of all that has happened in the past. But I urge you, my fellow countrymen, not to be sucked into a state of perpetual pessimism. For some time, our country has urgently needed leadership with an unwavering desire to get things done. I, with all humility, assent that I intend to be that leader with your cooperation and your help. As your next leader, I shall strive to exercise sound judgment and be able to make the right calls at the right time. I will have the humility and presence of mind to take responsibility for any challenges and be willing to act firmly and timeously to resolve the challenges that we face as a nation. Since the elections, I have read and heard the word hope used many times in relation to my presidency and what it should offer the citizens of Ghana. I intend to speak plainly and clearly to you today, and every time I address you subsequently, I intend to always tell you the truth. The circumstances we find ourselves in are indeed dire, but even so, I'll be decisive and swift in my actions. We'll focus our initial efforts on 4 critical areas. The first is economic restoration and stabilization of the macroeconomic environment. The second is the improvement of the business and investment environment to ensure that Ghana is once again open for business. The third is governance and constitutional reforms. And the final, but not the least, is accountability and the fight against corruption. My brothers and sisters, actions have always spoken louder than words. With that in mind, I have entered into a covenant with you, the good people of Ghana, in which I have enumerated 26 actions that I'll take within my first 120 days. There is reason for hope, and there is every reason for hope. But we must also have faith, because faith empowers us to trust the things that will happen. With faith, you believe what you know, and that is why we need faith to be able to achieve our reset. We need a reset with the faith we have in our country and our leadership. We need a reset with the faith we have in our institutions. We need a reset with our faith in our dear nation, Ghana. And by that, I mean in all of us, because all of us are Ghana. You are Ghana, and I am Ghana. All of you seated here today, Ghanaian citizens, you are Ghana. The people who you are with or near you as you watch this on television, in your homes, or listen on radio, or follow on social media are what we call Ghana. I ask that we enter into the covenant with the Ghana we all love and the good people of our country who make up this dear nation. And I ask that you envision a Ghana that you want to live in, a Ghana that you want to leave behind to your children and your grandchildren. What can you do to help build that better Ghana that we all strive for? What behaviors, what attitudes and mindsets can we reset? We need a reset, and we have faith in Ghana's ability to overcome, excel, and be so successful with this reset that it will be difficult to imagine a time when that was not the case. As we stand at this momentous crossroads in our nation's history, I am honored and humbled to accept the mantle of the President of the Republic of Ghana. Today we celebrate a new administration and herald an unprecedented era of opportunity and transformation. With Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman by my side, we are poised to embark on a journey of progress and inclusivity, united in our vision for a more prosperous Ghana. This day is particularly special for us and for every Ghanaian who dreams of a society where barriers are shattered and ambitions are realized. With the inauguration of Ghana's first female vice president, we have turned a significant page in our history. Nana Jane's ascension to the high office is not merely a personal triumph. It symbolizes our collective commitment to fostering a nation where gender equality and female representation are cherished and amplified. This is a powerful testament to the power of diverse voices to shape the future, voices that have the courage to soar beyond our traditional confines. My brothers and sisters, together as we look to the horizon, we reaffirm our dedication to breaking the glass ceiling that has long hindered many from reaching their full potential. Governance that reflects all segments of our population strengthens our democracy and enriches our conversation. We stand committed to enacting policies that empower women and ensure that the door of opportunity is opened wide for our youth and our women, regardless of their background. Together, we'll galvanize our efforts to create a society where every Ghanaian can dream, believe, and achieve without any restraints. Remember that great leadership is not defined merely by the offices we occupy, but by the legacy that we leave for future generations. My administration, along with my Vice President, Nana Opoku-Agyeman, will prioritize inclusivity, accountability, and innovation, forging pathways that would lead to the upliftment of all of our citizens. I'm profoundly grateful for this moment, a cornerstone in our journey towards a brighter future for Ghana. In this resounding victory, I see a clarion call, particularly from the youth of Ghana, a generation that is brimming with potential and dreams that are waiting to be realized. This moment is a powerful affirmation that your voices matter, that your aspirations are valid, and that your future must be our priority. We're committed to translating your hopes into action and creating opportunities for education, entrepreneurship, employment, and empowerment. Our policies will be tailored to sustain innovation and foster industry that engages today's young minds and equip them with the skills needed for tomorrow's challenges. Together with the private sector and captains of business, we will create decent and well-paying jobs. As we embark on this new chapter, I assure you that our decisions will champion diversity in all facets of governance, ensuring that every Ghanaian, regardless of your ethnicity, your gender, your age, your religion, or any background, will have the opportunity to contribute to our nation's story. Ghana's youth represent the heartbeat of our democracy. Their ambition will drive our policies as we strive to create an inclusive, equitable society where everyone has a seat at the table. Our vision hinges on the introduction and implementation of a 24-hour economy. We envisage an innovative and vibrant 24-hour Ghanaian economy, which will also be anchored in agriculture and agribusiness. This innovative approach would unlock potentials that have long remained dormant, enabling us to harness the energy and creativity of all our people. Just imagine a Ghana where our markets are alive and bustling at all hours of the day, with responsive public services accessible at all times, such that businesses can operate flexibly to meet the diverse demands that they are subjected to. And young people, including entrepreneurs, can find opportunities regardless of traditional institutions. The 24-hour economy model will also bolster job creation for the young people, stimulate local industry, and attract foreign investments, and allow us to build resilient communities and a sustainable future. This vision extends beyond mere economic transactions. It symbolizes empowerment, the empowerment of every Ghanaian to contribute to our national progress. My fellow citizens, this vision will allow us to embrace diversity, to cater to varied lifestyles and preferences, and foster a culture of inclusion, ensure that every citizen can enjoy the fruits of his hard work. To the business leaders and entrepreneurs, I invite you to support this new model and join me in shaping a business environment where creativity thrives and where the fruits of your investments contribute to the collective welfare of our nation. Your role in driving our economy forward cannot be overstated. Your innovation and dedication will be a backbone of our success story. And I pledge to you that we would look at the tax regime and rationalize them so that they are more transparent and fair. Members of the business community, I assure you, Ghana is open for business again. Let me thank you, Your Excellencies, my fellow presidents, for leaving what is a busy schedule behind and coming to join us at this ceremony. Your presence brings honor to this inaugural ceremony. And I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you and to our sister countries who have traveled from near and far to be with us today. Your presence is a testament to the strong bonds of friendship and cooperation that exist between our nations. And I promise you I will work to foster the partnerships that transcends our borders, and I'll work collectively with you towards regional stability, economic growth, and mutual respect between our nations. To my friends from across Africa and the world, I thank you and welcome you to Ghana. And in our local parlance, I say Akwaba to all of you. To my family and fellow citizens, my wife Lodina, I thank you for your unwavering support and commitment to our shared vision. This journey is not mine alone. It belongs to all of us. It belongs to each of you. Let today be the dawn of a new era of hope, an era of job creation, an era of accountability, an era of institutional strengthening and resilience, and an era of unparalleled potential for all Ghanaians. We will write the next chapter in Ghana's story, and it will be one of promise, transparency, and transformative progress. My fellow citizens, this is a patriotic call to action for all of us to participate in building a nation that lives up to its promise, where hope thrives and dreams become a reality. Together, let us cultivate a brighter future for our beloved Ghana, where unity, progress, and equality are not just ideals we aspire to, but are the very fabric of our nation. In closing, I invite you to partner with us on this journey. Together, we can create a brighter future for our beloved Ghana, where unity, progress, and equality are not simply goals we are aiming for, but are the cornerstone of our society. Let's work hand in hand to foster these values and strengthen our nation for everyone. My fellow citizens, our invited guests, I thank you very much. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. I thank you.
Yeah. Honorable members, on your behalf, I convey the gratitude of the House to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, for his address. Your Excellency, the House is extremely grateful to you. Honorable members, may now we have the presence of our special guest of honor in the distinguished personality of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of the Republic of the Federal, I should say the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is my honor to now invite him to deliver his address. Your Excellency, you are welcome to do so now.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana, Head of State and Government here present, Right Honorable Speaker and members of Parliament of Ghana, members of the diplomatic corps, eminent personalities here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is always good when a friend and brother can visit the home of a close neighbor to celebrate his success and progress with him. Today, we celebrate African democracy as Ghana and our beloved people mark the transition from one democratic government to another. This moment does not merely symbolize another milestone in the evolution of Ghanaians' democratic society. It further demonstrates that in West Africa, we are capable of democratic and productive endeavors. It is time that our continent critics stop forgetting the strides that Ghana, Nigeria, and others have made. We need not prove ourselves to them. We have nothing to prove to anyone except ourselves. we will lift our nations out of poverty and build strong and resilient economies for our people. Today, I am here not only as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but also as an African in resolute support of Ghana and our people. This moment is a source of pride and honor for Ghanaians, the entire continent, and its diaspora. The sun is out and the sky may be blue, but I see today a black star rising high in African sky. This black star shines over this nation, and its rays spread across this continent with a sense of shared history, hope, compassion, unity, devotion to our common welfare. While others may seek to demean Africa and keep brothers pitted against brothers, that shining star reminds us of who we are. Better yet, it reminds us of who we can be. That star reminds us always to strive and work together, bond together, even when we disagree. We must choose the path of peaceful dialogue. Never can we do harm to our brothers, nor can we permit any outsider to disrupt our bonds of brotherhood. The spirit of Ghana, the first Republic President, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, is here present today, lifting that star higher and higher. Just as Ghana draws inspiration and a well of strength from Kwame Nkrumah and many of his past leaders, Nigeria similarly draws inspiration from its founding fathers, who not only fought for our independence, but also cherished the close relationship between our two nations. May we always walk in the way and in the spirit of these enlightened leaders. Ghana is in harmony with that spirit, and President John Mahama's inauguration today reflects that. Your new president is a man of patriotic vision and substance. He loves his nation and his people to the core. He believes that your nation has a mission and intend for you all to fulfill it. No one can ask more of a leader than that. President John Mahama and I share a deep friendship. My dear brother, I am here to walk with you You know you can count on Nigeria's support at any given time. You call on me. We are your brothers and sisters. We shall always be there for you. May your administration be a profound success and progress for you, Ghanaians, and the entire region. I am confident that new government under the leadership of President John Mahama will work with Nigeria to strengthen this powerful bond, leading to greater shared progress, prosperity for the people of our two nations. I have no doubt that your administration will bring about positive change and progress. Your accession to the power should also mark a new and invigorating momentum in pursuing sub-regional and integration and progress. With laser focus, we can tackle our people's most pressing problem of poverty, youth unemployment, instability, insurgency, and many other problems hampering our desired progress. May Ghana's democracy continue to grow stronger. May progress and prosperity be your portion. Let us all look forward to a future filled with hope, opportunity, and progress. God bless Ghana and its beloved people. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria and its beloved people. God bless ECOWAS. God bless our beloved Africa. I thank you for your kind attention. God bless you.
Honorable members, we are indeed inspired by the warm words of His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I now have the honor to, on your behalf, invite the visiting heads of state and former presidents to congratulate the President of the Republic of Ghana. I have a real tall list. It is my hope and prayer
Twice elected in my kingdom.
These are special. They are special people. We have to.
As highlighted by the President and our special guest of honor, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Now, what else? What is the next on the agenda? Because
very soon we will witness.
Honorable members, I will now, on your behalf, call the names of our distinguished dignitaries, the heads of states and presidents from various countries, to come to congratulate His Excellency, the President of Ghana. And I will start with our special guests, the President, the Commander-in-Chief, and the Head of State of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the person of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to lead in this whole exercise. Your Excellency, you may proceed to do so now. Immediately after him will be His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Rwanda, His Excellency Paul Kagame. Then follows His Excellency the President of the Republic of Togo, His Excellency Faure Gnassingbé. After him comes His Excellency the President of Benin, the Republic of Benin, in the person of Patrice Talon. Bienvenue. Merci beaucoup.
Félicitations.
Yeah. Then follows the President of Gambia, His Excellency Adama Barrow. After him, we have His Excellency Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, the President of the Federal Republic of Sierra Leone. Immediately follows His Excellency Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Chilombo, the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo. After His Excellency the President of the Democratic Republic of Congo, we have His Excellency Umaru Sissoco Embalo, the President of the Republic of Guinea-Bissau. After him follows the President of the Republic of Cabo Verde, His Excellency Jose Maria Neves. After the President of Cabo Verde, we have His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, the rural boy, who is the President of the Republic of Kenya.
I went to his farm, beautiful farm.
Rural boy. The rural boy.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Honorable members, After His Excellency William Ruto, this is the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Numa Boakai Sr. We also have His Excellency the President, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba. He is the President of the Republic of Namibia. Sorry. That is a she, not a he. Doctor, you may forgive me. After Her Excellency, the President of Namibia, is His Excellency Bassirou Diomaye Faye, the President of the Republic of Senegal. We then have the President of the Republic of Chad, in the person of His Excellency Mahamat Idris Deby Itno. After him, we have the President of the Republic of Botswana, His Excellency Duma Gideon Boku. After him comes the head of state of the strong people of Burkina Faso, His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Honorable members, the full meaning of Burkina Faso means strong men and women of integrity. We have His Excellency Brigadier General Brice Clotaire Oligui Nguema, the President of the Republic of Gabon. After him, we have His Excellency Mamadi Doumbouya, who is the President of Guinea-Conakry. And after him, we have the Prime Minister, Abdoulaye Maïga. He's the Prime Minister of Mali. We also have the Prime Minister of Niger in the person of Mr. Lamine Zain Ali Mahama, and the Prime Minister of Haiti, His Excellency Fritz Alphonse Jean. Prime Minister Mali, Prime Minister of Niger. After him is the Prime Minister of Haiti. Bonjour, ça va? Bienvenue. After that, we have the Vice President of Equatorial Guinea, the person of His Excellency Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo. Then follows the Vice President of Uganda, the person of Jessica Rose Epel Alupo. We have the Vice President of the Republic of Tanzania, His Excellency Dr. Philip Isdor Mpango. That is rather the Vice President of Tanzania. We also have with us the Vice President of La Côte d'Ivoire.
Greetings from President Museveni.
The person of Chemoko Meiliet Kone. Tanzanite. La Côte d'Ivoire. After His Excellency the Vice President of La Côte d'Ivoire, we have the Vice President of Mauritania, His Excellency Mohamed Adihali Khatra. Mon ami.
Congratulations.
The Vice President of Mauritania, we now have the Speaker of Parliament of the Kingdom of Morocco, His Excellency Rashid Talbi Alami. After him is the former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Olusegun Obasanjo. Together with his younger brother, the former President of Nigeria, His Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan.
Speaker.
Morocco.
I'm Speaker of Morocco.
Yes.
I hope to see you.
Yes. Thank you so much for the invitation. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. After His Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, we have the former President of Liberia, in the person of Her Excellency Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. After her, we have the former President of the Federal Republic of South Africa, in the person of His Excellency Jacob Zuma. After the former President of South Africa, we have the former President of Germany, His Excellency Christian Wolff. After Germany, follows the Foreign Minister of the European Union, Belgium, European Affairs, Foreign Trade, and the Funeral Culture Institute. His Excellency Bernard Quentin. Chairman.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Good to see you, Speaker.
Thank you. After the Foreign Minister of EU, we have the Senior Minister, His Excellency Jean-Jacques Broya of Congo, Brazzaville. After Congo, Brazzaville, we have the Minister for Africa, the United Nations, the Commonwealth and Human Rights of United Kingdom. Speaker? Yes. In the person of Lord Collins of Highbury. After him comes the Minister for Defense of Zimbabwe, Honorable Opa Michinguri Kashiri.
President Baumia.
Look at you.
Congratulations on your re-selection.
Thank you. Harriet has been a wonderful ambassador. We're all proud of her. I thought she stayed longer. Thank you. All right. So we start work tomorrow. Yes.
We also have the Minister for Housing, Lands and Maintenance of Barbados, Honorable Dwight Sutherland, Member of Parliament. Barbados.
Greetings from Prime Minister.
Yes.
Sir.
It's quite long. I have to cut protocol and go to invite the former Vice President of our great Republic of Ghana, in the person of His Excellency Dr. Mahmoudou Baumia. Honorable members, once again, the list is very, very long. I will now invite the President of the ECOWAS Commission, in the person of His Excellency Dr. Omar Eliu Kure. We have so many special envoys and ministers from Czech, Israel, Spain, China, Japan, Russia. We have the mayor of Los Angeles, United States. And please, you are all invited to follow in this order, the order I just mentioned. Thank you. Czech, Israel, Spain, China, Japan, Russia, Mayor of Los Angeles, Deputy General Secretary of the United Nations, Ms. Amina Mohammed, Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Right Honorable Patricia Scotland, the African Union Commission Chairperson, Special Envoy, His Excellency Wamikele. And we have the Honorary Consul General for Nigeria and Ghana of Belize, Dr. Ifeanyiku Ifede.
Speaker, expecting the meeting.
We have the former Prime Minister of Ethiopia, the Secretary General of Climate Vulnerable Forum, Pan-African Parliament, the President himself, His Excellency Chief Fortune Zephania Charbura. We have the African Development Bank. The President of the African Development Bank is here himself. We have the Vice President of the World Bank in charge of Western and Central Africa. Then the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, the President and Chairman of the Board of Directors, our own Dr. George Ajekum Donko. We have the United Bank for Africa, Chairman of the group, Mr. Tony Elumelu, and we have the Ambassador of Bahamas, yes. We have the President of the Secretary General of the United Nations Office for West Africa and the Sahel, Mr. Leonardo Santos Simao, and the Deputy National Secretary Advisor to Sheikh Khalid bin Ali Al Khalifa of Bahrain. And then the Executive Director of Africa Development Bank Group, And we have the Vice President for Africa, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, Usman Diagana. After all this, I will invite the former speakers of our parliament. They may come congratulate His Excellency the President. I am compelled by the situation, not only time constraints, but the exhaustion of all gathered here, to invite the chairman of the Council of Elders of the Great Evergreen National Democratic Congress, who could at his pleasure come with some of the executives of the party to congratulate His Excellency the President. And we will crown it all with the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, Her Excellency Her Excellency Lordina Mahama. join. Not we are joining, we are. Honorable members, honorable members, it's now time. Honorable members, it's now time for me to invite
Amanyon Omenguno, the Progress Party, what aba. Progress Party, what about Womem Hano. We didn't kunim papa, and until what the Abanama won. So at time near 140 seats. Progress Party, we need 105. Na wo di omen so. Ayro who say woman say Progress Party abanga buzi adano anche. It did by 27 months, and soldier for be two Saban Guia. Soldier for Abanga, General Ike Champo, on Odano. Be two Abangui, ya. Now, soldier for be due men so. Fee 1972, be due 1978. Emuhono, Bessie 1975, no, was a Sabaton, and no year. General Champo na be the General FWK Kufu or yeah Pali School na ononso betene kunwano so fees abre no kusi 1978 and soja abanga Rollins Daniel friend the Ghana Armed Forces Revolutionary Council AFRC and so by na wobai no we di abosomandang na wonso we be di omen so omenyi ehu niema enye fe enye de sabre no and generals ba wotwe woto ngatu ma wo wi sa soja bang no be ye niema bebre wo bisa wo nga ne wokyera ase ya ne se wo ba house cleaning exercise anunti wo ye niema bebre hawadwene. Now we know what the
if the majority leader so pleases, I shall second his motion for adjournment. Thank you very much.
Honorable members, in view of what your leaders have said, adjourn the House to tomorrow, Wednesday, the 8th of January 2025 at 12 noon. The sitting is accordingly adjourned. That's what it is.
This is Angel 102.9.
Darling.
Yeah.
Ghana this year, what's a blessing alatasam na ho asem da. Yanko abonteni nkoti ya dance ya enkofo di fa ho.
Blessing alatasam na shawaje. E fita for there. E pon adwuma eno an e wisu.
My God is now showing me. Because program na me bana me bra, na mfifrete me a. Blessing alatasam na shawaje. Eno an na me wisu.
So what ya dance ya na ekoso no esa ya nkasa ye nkuto me kyerehye bata afi adwonwo na kokwa ye de aye blessing alatasam na shower jonti udware a ohunam ne toso na ha akoda adware panyini dware nipa tuntum dware nipa kokko dware esa enioma ye de aka ho aye ni hwam ne nti blessing alatasam na shower gel agente ha wo Ghana fa na ba bia open dodo atu a Ghana fa na ba bia obenya biatu eno nti ya afrisa number we blessing alatasam na shower gel ma already en kasa.
Ready for something refreshing and great tasting for your kids' enjoyment?
Angel Cola.
For your graduation enjoyment?
Angel Cola.
Beach hangout?
Angel Cola.
For all your refreshing moments?
Angel Cola.
For your parties, get-togethers, events, and celebrations, enjoy a chilled bottle of Angel Cola. Radio Grandma, today is your day. Over to you. Thank you. Enjoyment Cola.
Angel Cola.
The Enjoyment Cola.
Enjoy all your moments and fun time with Angel Cola. This advert is FDA approved.
Where the full guard of honor will take place. You have in your screen there the ceremonial ABCs, also
officials of Parliament, the Vice President, and the President of the Republic of Ghana are recessing from the chamber. The President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, will now inspect his first guard of honor as the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces and the 9th Parliament President of the 4th Republic of Ghana. May I respectfully request all invited guests to please be seated as the President moves to inspect the guard of honor. The President will be accompanied by the Vice President, the Speaker of Parliament, the Chief Justice, and his ceremonial aide-de-camp to the saluting days. The ceremonial aide-de-camp for the ceremony is the Chief of the Defense Staff, General Thomas Opon-Pepra, and the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Ekufundampari.
Honor is a military ceremony performed on special occasions to convey respect, dignity, and solemnity. A guard of honor is a formal gesture offered to dignitaries such as heads of state, government,
distinguished guests, the guard of honor is under the command of Lieutenant Ghana Navy Kenneth Opoku. The second in command is Sub-Lieutenant Harrison Na. The color ensign is Sub-Lieutenant Richard Awaji Sapon. The conducting warrant officer is Chief Petty Officer Class 2 Kwa Richard. The color escorts are Petty Officer Class 2 Amuri Koko Daniel and Petty Officer Class 2 Owusu Emmanuel.
Defense Staff General Thomas Opon-Pepra.
Shall we please be upstanding for the national anthem and the 21-gun salute, as mentioned earlier. All uniformed personnel are to salute. Please be seated. The parade commander is marching to ask permission for the inspection of the parade.
Presidential inauguration ceremony, guard of honor from the guard mounted by the Ghana Navy. 96 rank and file with the Ghana Navy regimental band in attendance, ready for inspection. Lieutenant Ghana Navy Kenneth Opoku, report Your Excellency. Aye, Your Excellency.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this morning we have the Navy Regimental Band on parade. It's under the command of Sub-Lieutenant Doris Iboni.
Excellency, inspection over. May I have your permission to march off the guard? I, Your Excellency.
Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of the inauguration of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as the President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces and the Vice President, Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, let's all remain seated as the President takes leave of us. Shall we please be upstanding for the national anthem? All uniformed personnel are entreated to salute. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, let's all remain seated as the President takes leave of us. Please be seated. After the President leaves, the Vice President will also depart. After the Vice President, followed by the Speaker of Parliament and the Chief Justice, her ladyship. Let's all remain seated as the President departs. Other dignitaries will depart as protocol demands. Please, let's clear the way for the President to leave.
Enim akọ na atena na eno na etwagun eno na nhum asempa yo bibia akoso fefefe yo ganafo muma yemoye nsem ma yen ho se yen aya ma ayefe yo sa na wo ye nenen ododo amamu no anya abufu anya otuo anya aba wo de wadwene na wo de kire wasem na bere asemu no yo wo de wonsa kɔ na wo kotim na wo de kyerɛ nea wo pɛ sɛ wo di tumi man anu nti na yehu ne sɛ asempa nea kɔso no ni di sam Ghana anyin wo democracy mu ododo amamu no mede men komo no be fi ase nea ya yen bedu ha wo democracy ododo amamu no akwantu bra obroni wo hɔ no bere soin sɛ ete sɛ yakutia obroni abang na omengi fa ne ntama pafura na yefi gokus be ya Ghana eni ntibire by say yefi ase to aba ya to aba edi kan 1951 na eye CPP ne di nkunim enu echi 1954 ya to aba na CPP di nkunim anka Ghana benya fa hudi 1954 na deng na bai yeto abawie na abosuma biesa ena party bi sorry wo friend NLM the National Liberation Movement na won asem wo de bai na say bra woto aba no nia edikan no na woni ho nti won abade a wo ba be kan enu nti English broni jetum sa moma kwan na yenkoto na etwato nti 1956 eto aba na CPP winning na we table bibia wo friend the motion of destiny na sa motion no enne ma wo bua no Ghana ye independent country if you want Kwame Nkrumah be di omenye so wo de tumi ma no be di omenye so fi 1957 besi 1966 na 1966 no na soja abanga wo from the National Liberation Movement National Liberation Council wo betu abang no gui wo tu abang no gui na won so wo bae no won anche na won so wo dan akunwa no the Progress Party government wokoto aba no na ye 140 seats PP eye Progress Party winning 105 seats enunti ono no form government no buzi abang no weni da so say obetamo mengi akọ enije kwanso ama yefe fofie antuata yewu na nearby na say soja fu be 2 buzi abangui soja fu e be 2 sa abang ne gui no sa soja abang na wo frɛ no the National Redemption Council na General Achampong ona odano obebo buzi asobo say wa ma ho kyera ba officers kura mpo wo soja mu no wonyane a wope ene nsem bebre na bribia soja abang djuma wodi ne se wotu abang bia gu a wobebo wo charge kyerɛ niema waye etio man no ne ho niema afrifa no mo bebo Kwame Nkrumah charge say human rights we teach nkrofo fa hodi so wo de nkrofo ekugua fiase won try won wo kyerɛ say won wo kusua de wo Sanghat ene Mons ene Imperial College niema bia wo hu wo no wo ba na sesa enunti wo gedi say braso say wo sakre mu ne ho niema Achampong abang tene ho kosi say ne second in command wo friend General FWK Akufu oye palace school ti abang na obedi abang no so omenye so na edidimusa na June 4 1979 Rollins and in soja for a from the Ghana Armed Forces Revolutionary Council AFRC by no will be 2 General Kufu abangui omenye hu niema eye yaw na edin pa soja fu mpanimfo ba wotwe wode won tare nua ho sabeto ngatuo ma wo wi na enu achi no wo prepare say wode omenyi beko kabimam kabia mamu no so enu nti wodang baton no ma party fo say wonhwe na wonye elections nti wo to aba the PMP People's National Party Dr. Hilary Man Danon Udi nkunim ono so betrase ye ne oye na ayro sema wo mu ne se bras abang no wo ho no wore hand over soja for the malimang no Rollins kan kase bi say the government was under probation anche na we tu sa abang nagu and in 1981 soja abang by Rollins Daniel wo friend the Provisional National Defense Council abanga na erenche kura sa na no wo kire nen wodi mfirihia dubako abanga renche no na saada no saa bang no na Ghana hu niema ye yaw wode nkrofo kogu efiase mfi bebre nipa yera woye nipa poso de ayayade sabe wo bomia ma woro won hu pa won so pa won nsem bebre course ya nyefe na course ya na fe edu ba bia no bia ntumi kasa wo menmu ha na yekudum sa mpempen so na wo friend the culture of silence a bass wo menmu ha na enun mu na the forces of democracy sorry ginai so baba kasa ahwe say omenyi abafanem tamapefura anche na World Bank no mo ne Bretton Woods institutions and one nsi wo say one core democracy awo hwehwe boso akora wo mawo enunti ura rolling soma nipa bi so won ko Ghana nko bisa Ghana fu say so woje democracy tumana adodo na oha inchemu aduakron awotwe echi pow awotwe jetum say democracy ne okwan a asiafa so enunti Mr. Rollins no bro ni beka say only choice enunti obga no ho say yenye democracy enunti ne abang na ye PNDC no dan no ho be ye National Democratic Congress will begin as a party na wo form party no a Rollins dan woto aba woto so aba no NDC and winning na Rollins winning presidential no and a party for no say won awiem and the MPP for chiro mo be offering the stolen verdict niema nkoye edubu ahen no mo chirowe dan nyina adi na eba say party anan no MPP count no won anko parliamentary election no wako parliament na parliament no eye MPs away 200 na NDC for year 198 independent by being wokobu oman enuachi 1996 yakoto aba na NDC sang DBO na sabre no MPP for ba parliament na wonso wobeye ne ese the demand no yakonsam koto aba the year 2000 na president Kufuor girama MPP Kufuor winni na MPP betena egwa no so mfihia wotwe into 2004 MPPD was sang D 2000 and 2004 2008 NDC be dia kunwana Professor Mills or be president obetena kunwana so na otena so kakra no sabi owukra dia nkwantumi nye miwura no ne ho ye mra kakra na oyare na sabi wu be fa no kwai enunti yewura Mahama betua na adwuma no so no sad election no odi sa election no yo 2012 woto no wade man no ti otena konwa no so kosi 2016 na woto aba no na ono nso di nkuku na owura Akufo-Addo enene apamfo bedi akonwa no 2016 at the core 2020 nei yebedu 2024 yebedu ha oja wachima baumia coalitions na odi nkuku no de ekunwane ne wode ama owura Mahama nia de wo sansem se democracy no ne nkorabata ye abato eninti woto aba wodi nkunim a wuje nkunim ne tum wudi nkuku a wuje tum se medi nkuku mekoye adwuma na maba na nia wadi nkunim no wabo ni hiro aba ye to openima da etusu esong no owura baumia da suban bi adia akono na ye fe na ye de ene den ohun se aba na kwatia no wanchekwara na oto ne ayi mpepa hu begu abonten se wadi nkuku enunti owura Mahama wona wadi nkunim ohwire ugu ne kom obo na baso na efi ho no oman ne fiase boya no ho nya ya hwehwe mu aye frɛ no transition no oboaboa tutu anamompa hyehye niama na saa ahoboa no na nne ade embedu ba bia ewe eneme no se yetonsa yetonsa chia ye ho ebo ye mete so se yen ayade na ye de democracy ebedu ne mpempenso saa no wo ye nenen democracy wo mu a enye otuo enye aba obi kan bi na enye woda kire wadwene wo kire wadwene na to bi aso mo befa wamfa enye hwe na mmom ebere semu no wo ma ho kwanse kwoto aba na wa kire wadwene Ghana fo kire won adwene wo aba to him fefe na yenga disa nkomo no ebedu sai erinche yebebu afiri no na won ewo zoom so mpanimfu a wo beba aba bebu ayen wo zoom no so na fe yenga hwe na dwumadi a ekoso na yewi a ne wo ho bia yede aka ho na migedi se mpanimfu a wo afiri no so no yene won ahia ayemnachi ebi ne Dr. Osan Kwapong oye fellow wo CDD na nia odiso Dr. Kwesi Amache Boateng oye lecturer senior lecturer with Department of Political Science and History Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology ni okan bio Dr. Ampedu Christopher na no chirado wo Pentecost University sa mpanimfu ye ne won bekasa na won akyerɛkyerɛ nsɛmuara na mumma misima na mintwa me ho na sɛ meba ya hwɛ sɛ mpanimfu no wafiri no so ya ne yɛde nkɔmmɔ no ahyehyɛ so sɛ wayɛ wadwene sɛ wuri fi angel de amesrɛ wo pɛkonwa na wɛnwa so na tie nsɛmpa aha ɛna nkɔmmɔ hene wɔ nkɔmmɔ a ɛkyerɛ abato ase ɛkyerɛ amanyɔsɛm ne yɛn ato aba awie afei yɛde gia na kɔhyɛ soro hɔ yɛrekɔ governance na yɛka no den wo se sabe o kekare funa wo hwehwɛ dampan a wode no beto so se yɛn ato aba awie dia ne yɛse yɛba ba yɛ ɔman ne dia ɛne na governance the governance ne yɛden mamisima na meba be promenta ban amanwea agu ani.
Bro, I will always take you serious. Then I'm more trust me, sir. Malaria drew Lumi trust no. And nam a ye juman kasa.
Enti sa Lumi trust wo wa etumi malaria say.
Me catch them say Lumi trust Fort. And ni Lumi trust DS. Yeah, yam pen for die. And na Lumi trust suspension. Yeah, yam ofra die wo ho die. Se mo kwaya test na malaria wo mu a. Mo hu. And no answer mo ko pe biato. After 3 days no a won fa nwie no. Na ho ato.
Lumi trust Fort. And ni mo fra die Lumi trust suspension.
We can trust it. Lumi trust. Ewo pharmacies ni licensed chemical shops. Mo do a Monfre Pharma Trust Limited. And now Monfre 0561 088 666. And now 0561 088 663. Lumi Trust.
An effective anti-malaria you can trust. FDA. Ashoshe sa ejedi enkra to imu ajatum se eye.